Hi everyone, it's Victoria again. I know it's been a long time since I've been on here, about a couple weeks. I've been really busy with writing, editing, and putting together a brand new business. I'm about to become a small business owner. I'm really excited about that. But I just wanted to come on here and do my 1-year natural hair update. But first, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and of course to the best mother of all, which happens to be mine, Mrs. Chase. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Any event, so this is my 1-year natural hair update. I stopped getting relaxers about January of 2014, and then in about mid-February of 2014 I did a Brazilian blowout because the last relaxer I had done was done very poorly and the hair wasn't straight hardly at all, and the lady who did the Brazilian blowout said you really need to stop putting chemicals on your hair, stop the relaxers, because my hair was very thin, unhealthy, damaged, and I said, okay, that's it, I'm gonna do it. And then in May of that year, 2014, I was watching a YouTube video, and one of the lady who was putting on the video said the one thing that she regrets is not doing her big chop sooner. And around that time, the hair was so thick near my scalp, I could not comb through it at all. It just wasn't working. My hair was a big hot mess. So on May 7th, 2014, after 4 months of arduous transition, I went ahead and big chopped. So now it is May 10th, I believe, and this is my 1-year update. So as you can see, this is a braid out. I'm still trying to master the frizz of my hair. I guess what I need is a bit more oil on the ends. But I have to say, after 1 year, I've learned a few things. One, it's great not having to get relaxers, not having to spend all that money. So it's a great money saver. Two, I learned a lot about my hair just by experimenting a little bit with it. And it's been fun to experiment. It's also been a chore, though. I wouldn't say it's been really fun to experiment with products. It's been a chore because you're spending all that money, and then after all that time putting the product in your hair, trying to style it, and it turns up looking like crap. That's been rough. But I do love my Shea Moisture Coconut Hibiscus Styling Milk because I just love the way it smells, and I will probably say that in every video. So I really like that. The third thing I learned is that my scalp is drier now than it's ever been, and maybe because we just had a really tough winter here in Northern Virginia, but I didn't really have any dry scalp problems when my hair was relaxed, like hardly ever. Rarely ever any flakes unless I didn't wash it often, and I washed my hair 3 times a week when it was relaxed. And I know some people are like, what, how do you do it? I got the routine down so well that I was able to wash, roll, and get under the dryer and be done in an hour and a half. So it was a great routine, and I work out fairly regularly, and so it was good to get the hair clean so it's not stinky, plus because thanks to genes that my parents passed on, I sweat too much. Any event, but now it's just like if I don't wet the scalp every couple days, it's just really irritated. It flakes way more than it's ever done in my entire life, which brings me to number 4, apple cider vinegar rinses. Oh, so wonderful for the hair. It just helps with the irritation, and my scalp feels a lot better after I do the rinse. What else have I learned? It's easier than I thought it would be. I know a lot of people in videos say, oh, natural hair is tough, you're taking a lot of time, and don't get me wrong, it's a ton of time. I hate having to think about braiding up my hair because I know it's going to take me an hour to do it, when I could wash my hair, roll it in 20 minutes, and be sitting under the dryer when my hair was relaxed. I mean, that was the life. But it's a little bit easier, I think, than relaxing my hair. I don't know why, but I guess because I can put it in a braid out have this style today, maybe have this style tomorrow, and then put it up in a high puff and be done with it. So I haven't done a lot of videos about doing different types of styles, and there are plenty of videos out there. A lot of the ladies have gone on before us, newbies, and have taken all that time to do those styles. Thank you very much. Maybe when my hair gets longer, I'll be able to do some styles. Another thing that I learned is that my hair, which I already know is growing, but it's actually growing. I know about 6 months in, I was feeling kind of frustrated about November, December 2014 because I didn't think my hair was getting any longer. I didn't think I was retaining any length. And well, I'm going to post a couple pictures shortly so you can see. That actually my hair has gotten a lot longer because it was literally like inch high when I cut it off, and it was maybe here on my forehead if you straightened it, but you know, today it's down here after a year. So the hair is growing. Relax. So I learned that to relax. And also what I learned about my natural hair is that I don't have to cut the ends so much. Probably because I'm not dealing too much with the ends. I still touch it like, you know, it's something I've never touched before. You know, I'm always touching it. But I've only had to trim my ends maybe twice in the last year, and that has been great. Whereas, you know, if you go to a stylist, they're always telling you every 6 to 8 weeks when I got relaxers, oh my goodness, you need your ends clipped, your ends are terrible, and oh, they're so split. And then I would get like an inch cut off my hair every 6 to 8 weeks. So that's why my hair was always like, you know, that short, like every other black woman's hair when they get their hair relaxed, unless they've learned how to take care of it and really done the research and on how they could do their hair. Like Miss Rosie, when her hair was all the way down her back before she big chopped, and is now natural, and her hair is all the way back down to her shoulders. So that's great. And that's pretty much what I've learned as a natural. I'm looking forward to year 2 because I still have a little bit of anxiety about the hair length. I am kind of tired of how short it is. I really want it to be longer. I can't really do the whole shake your head because my hair does not move at all. So it's pretty thick and it's just not moving. So I think my earring got caught in it. That's another thing. Your earrings will get caught religiously in this kinky stuff. So but I'm really looking forward to growth because oh, that's another thing, I gotta stop looking at other people's videos, and that's terrible because especially when you see the update videos and people's hair have grown from like here to like out here in like a year, and it's like, dang, you know, I really feel like my hair has barely gotten anywhere, but it has. And so that's what I need to focus on in year 2. I'm going to focus on retention, length retention. I'm going to focus on really keeping the scalp, you know, moisturized and lubricated with some oil to try to combat the irritation and any flakes. I'm going to try that this year. I'm going to narrow down my routine to see if maybe I can do a little bit more than just braid outs. The twist outs still look terrible, so I'm just not going to try that for a while, maybe until my hair gets a little bit longer. But that's all I'm going to be looking forward to in year 2 because it's really not big enough, it's not long enough to do much of anything but put it up in a high puff or do a short little braid out. So if you guys are newbies like me, after a year, you feel like you have really come far. And I feel like I have come far. I do enjoy it. I don't regret it at all. I would not go back to doing relaxers. I guess because I've gotten so used to it, and it's really nice to have thick, healthy hair, except for the 3 little balding spots. The hair is, again, it's still growing. It's getting a little bit thicker. You know, there's little patchy puffs there in all 3 spots. So that's really good. So I'm looking forward to that growing out. But that's going to be a chore because by the time year 2 ends, and my hair is maybe down to here, hopefully, those little patches of hair are going to be like this short, like you see right now. So, and I am not going to cut them to even it all out. I'm sorry. Maybe by the time I'm year 5 natural, I might want to even it out, but I'm not evening out. You know, if they broke off, they just broke off. Oh well, I'm just going to have to live with it. So that's all I have. I hope you enjoy the short little pictures that I have. I'm not going to put any music to it, so they're going to be really quick. In fact, I probably have already inserted them into this video in short little spots, so sorry if it's choppy. But I hope to see you guys soon. Probably won't do another video until next month because I have a lot of editing and I'm trying to release 2 new books this month, and I'm going to be spending a lot of weekends doing that. So I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.